Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Serein, and today's video is going to be a full face using Hourglass Cosmetics. I've been a longtime fan of Hourglass before YouTube. I have some ride or die favorites, and then I have some new products I'm going to be playing with, but I figured I'd do an entire face of Hourglass products. I also have some products here from Hourglass that I won't be using, but I will refer you to my dedicated reviews on my channel, like their mascara wand that it's like a little corkscrew. I have a full review on that where I compare it with like an $8 mascara versus like essentially I think it was $100 some. I have a full lip swatch video of all of their Girl Stylo lipsticks, as well as their, their newest lipstick launch. I can't remember the name of it right now. Their new Scattered Lights to play with and their new Caution Mascara to play with. Now, this is new to me. This is the Primer Serum. I thought I would try this one out for you guys since I haven't tried it before. Look how I put it on. Oh, wow. It has kind of the same smoothing texture as the Veil, but it's definitely way more hydrating. And I have combination skin, so I'm really oily in the T-zone and then very dry and patchy around my jawline. The Veil Primer is good for most skin types, I feel like, but on my drier days, I could see this being really lovely. The Fluid Makeup Oil-Free, and this is in the shade Ivory. I also have the foundation brush that goes with it in number 2. Oh, that's weird. What in the F? Do you guys see that? Why is it doing that? It's so weird. Oh my god. Okay, that's really weird. That might be the primer. I'm gonna go wash my face and try this again. I just washed my face and reapplied my daily moisturizer. I think it might have been this Daily Defense Shield SPF 30 that did that, or it could be that new primer I just tested, which is the Primer Serum. Never heard of that happening, but I also haven't been like searching for information on this Primer Serum. So I used a different SPF. I used my PCA one, which I typically use. I was testing this one out, and that's the only thing I can think of that kind of caused that weird reaction, because when I put this on in stores, it didn't do that. We're gonna try that one more time. If it doesn't work, I'll go to my go-to, which is the Hourglass Illusion Hyaluronic Skin Tint. And I'm in the shade Nude for this. I will link all the products in the description box. I'm also gonna go back to the Veil Primer just because I know this will work, or typically will work. I also brought my beauty blender because I don't know if like the brush was pulling on my skin or something. I don't know, that was so weird. Okay, we're gonna just start with a little bit. And let's go with the beauty blender. Do you see that? Like, what the hell? What is going on? That's really bad. I'm gonna go wash my face again. I just wiped off the foundation. I'm gonna just see if like putting it on my hand, if it's the foundation. I think it's the foundation. Is it expired? Because as I rub it, is it the foundation? Last time. It's the foundation. Like as I rub it, it's getting white. Because if I use my fingers, it doesn't do it as much. You can kind of still see it. I think the SPF is like separating. But like once it's on, it looks good if I just like pat it on almost. Okay, I think we're getting there. Or maybe I still had SPF left over, I don't know. It's definitely better using my fingers. You know what it could be? This is oil-free, and I don't know what's in the serum primer, but if the serum primer has oil in it, it could be oil and water don't mix. that could be it actually. Because once I rub it into my skin, it actually looks way better and it's not separating. So now that we got that to work, like the natural dewy finish, I think it evens out your skin tone, but it's like a medium coverage. You can probably build this up to more of a higher coverage. But this is plenty for me for today. So bizarre, guys, because that's like never happened to me in my like 4 years testing foundations. I noticed like this area is a little bit white on camera. It doesn't look white. Actually, it's not white, it's just my skin's flaking from all the rubbing. This is one of my favorite concealers. This is the Hidden Concealer from Hourglass. I'm in the shade Natural. I compare it to the Clé de Peau concealer. It's not quite as dry as the Clé de Peau, but it gives you really good coverage. It lasts all day, it doesn't crease. And I actually discovered this concealer as my first product I ever tried from Hourglass. And I fell in love with the brand because of this concealer. I was actually looking for a new concealer for auditions and a makeup artist told me about this. That's kind of like my history with Hourglass. So I put this under my eyes. I'm going to take a damp beauty blender, not really damp anymore. Just pat that in. What I like about this concealer is I can use it all over my face too, because I have these veins and this darkness around my jawline that I like to conceal. I've been loving this powder since it came out. This is the Veil Translucent Setting Powder from Hourglass. I just absolutely love it for setting your makeup. They're kind of best known, I feel like, for their powders. Hourglass just makes really beautiful powders. I feel like their lighting powders, their ambient lighting powders are what they're famous for. I love so much about the Hourglass powders is pressed or loose. This is the first loose one. It's always very finely milled. It does a beautiful job at setting your makeup, but bringing light and reflecting light off of the face. This is the Hourglass Arch Brow Sculpting Pencil in Warm Brunette. I like to back comb my brows to kind of give them a little more texture before I go in with shaping them. Brows are done. I'm going to go in with my eyes and I'm so excited to try out these new Scattered Light Glitter eyeshadows. I think I'm going to try Smoke. So pretty. Oh my god, these are gorgeous. So pretty. Taking a brush to kind of clean up the edge of that. Love this. Love it so much. I'm going with a bronzer, like this shade right here, and just clean up my crease. I'm gonna go in with some eyeliner. I have these 1.5 millimeter eyeliners in bronze and Obsidian. Obsidian looks like a black eyeliner, and then bronze, I'm guessing, is a brown one, which will be the one I'm gonna go for. So this is like the slimmest I've seen in a while. I think Bare Minerals has one now that's pretty slim like this, but I still think this one's slimmer. So I'm just gonna try and go in between my lash line. I actually really like the bronze shade because I'm able to get in between my lashes really nicely. So if you want that subtle eyeliner look, I think these pencils are good to do that. I don't know that you would want these pencils if you're trying to do like a thicker eyeliner or if you're trying to do like a wing. This is definitely something that's very like minimal, going in between your lashes, getting that really close, precise like smudge in between the lashes. Finished with the eyes, let's go in with this brand new concealer everyone's talking about. The wand looks really nice too. It's slim enough that I feel like I can get all of my lashes. Do you guys ever feel like one eye has more lashes than the other? I also sleep on one side, so I feel like my lashes fall out. Okay, I'm loving the volume I'm getting from these lashes. I think I like this mascara. So far so good. I like how it's like voluminous but also still defining, so that's nice. I'll have to clean up a little bit as soon as it dries. One of my favorite products from Hourglass is this Hourglass Illume Sheer Color Trio in Sunset. If I had to only buy one thing from Hourglass, this would be the one I would buy, because there's nothing else like it that is as blendable and beautiful, and I use it in my travel bag. I just always bring it with me. I also like this blush. What I love about it is it applies like a cream, but it just sets like a powder, so you don't have to worry about it moving or sliding on you or anything like that. I'm gonna use the highlight. Not crazy about this foundation and how it's looking on camera. In fact, it kind of makes me look a little sweaty right here, and it could just be my camera, but I have a feeling it's the foundation today. So it doesn't look that bad in real life, but this camera picks up everything. And if you want to layer any of the other powder products on top of the Sunset Trio, you definitely can do that. We can go ahead and do that. I'll just show you if you wanted to build things up a bit. You can go in with the bronzer. So I have the bronzer in this ambient lighting edit and also the one from last year. I'm going to use the one from last year. Go in with the blush from the Marble one and just pop a little bit on there. What I loved about the Marble Ambient Lighting Trio was this powder, which is called the Finishing Powder in Surreal Light. My face, especially where things don't like to blend on me. For my lips, I love their lip serum. I feel like no one ever talks about this lip oil, but it's so good. And I just pop a little bit of it, it's too much, on my lips before applying their lip products. Pick Rouge Rose and put this on and then just kind of blend it so it's not so opaque. Wash of color, which I like. So that's my entire face using all Hourglass products, and in case you guys wanted to test out from Hourglass, these are the ones I would definitely recommend. Love the Veil Mineral Primer. This has worked well with almost every foundation I've ever tried it with, except apparently with the Veil Fluid Makeup. This foundation I'm definitely gonna have to play around with and see what was going on. I'll definitely try it with different skincare underneath and no primer or different primers. Not a huge fan just yet. But in terms of primers, I really love the Veil Mineral Primer. I also, for a light everyday kind of no makeup look or just a light tint, I love the Illusion Hyaluronic Skin Tint, and I wear the shade Nude. This is just really easy to use. I kind of just slap it on my face. It blends beautifully. It's very sheer and lightweight, but it diminishes any redness, any discoloration you might have. It's perfect if you're on the go. It's also perfect for travel because it's such a convenient packaging. One of my favorite concealers that I've repurchased frequently is the Hidden Concealer, and I am in the shade Natural. This is the closest dupe to the Clé de Peau concealer I've found for the quality, the longevity, and the ability of it to cover, conceal, and last all day. I definitely recommend this concealer. It's still, I think, half the price of the Clé de Peau concealer. This is a little dewier than the Clé de Peau concealer, so if you are super oily, I don't know how this would work. It works fine on me, and I do have combination skin, so I have oily and dry areas, but the Clé de Peau one is definitely like a drier, thicker formula. This one's a little bit more dewy. My favorite products, like I've mentioned, from Hourglass is the Illume Sheer Color Trio in Sunset. This is my second one. It's my absolute favorite. It's perfect for on the go. It's perfect because it gives you the blendability, the consistency of a cream, but the finish of a powder. So you get the best of both worlds, and it's such a great product. If you're looking for a setting powder and you're more on the drier side, I think you'll really enjoy the Veil powder. This is definitely for those who have normal, more mature skin. It's setting your makeup, and it does what powder should do without looking powdery ever. Like, you cannot look powdery with this. And it works so well if you have dry, patchy areas because the powder doesn't just cling to it. If anything, the number one thing I would recommend you guys try if you're new to Hourglass is their powders. Their powders are really, really finely milled and really beautiful. You can get one of their powder trios like this, their ambient lighting powders, and you can even go to the flagship stores and customize your own. So these are really gorgeous. You can use them as like all over powders, setting powders, or to highlight, but it's a different type of highlight. It's not the kind of highlight where you're gonna really see it. It's more of that, like, is she wearing something, is she not? Very unique. Their new scattered light glitter eyeshadows I'm loving. I've been swatching them like crazy in stores. If you can get your hands on them, I definitely recommend picking up one or two. Today I'm wearing Smoke. And of course, it's the holidays, so they have their ambient lighting edits, which come out every year, and these are stunning. These are always perfect if you want to try out a variety of Hourglass products. It usually comes with a blush, a bronzer, an ambient lighting powder, some sort of setting powder, and it's just a good way to get a variety of their powders to test out. Love them so much, and they're so great for having a bunch of different shades without a ton of product. I'm enjoying this mascara. We'll see how it wears, and of course I'll update you guys in one of my many other videos. Curious about any of their lip products? I have full swatch videos of both the Girl Lip Stylos and the Confessions lipsticks over on my channel, which I promise I will link in the description box. Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. If you enjoy what you see, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps support my channel. And don't forget, I am uploading every Monday through Friday in the month of October for Vlogtober. So if you'd like to get to know me, see more beauty videos, make sure you're subscribed, check out my playlist, check out my main channel page. There's a ton of new content because I am uploading 5 days a week for the month. Until next time, I'll see you guys right back here in tomorrow's video. Bye!